CLC. What's up, everyone? We are playing My Salon, a brand new game in a similar style to My Restaurant, My Store, Arcade Empire, and in this game you cut hair. In this video I'm going to be giving you my top 10 tips in My Salon. Female bathroom. Hello. I'm taking a real girl to the beauty store. I'm so happy to be in the store. Are you happy?
I'm very happy now. Spend money.
And I included this angle because it looks cool, and I sped it up. So this is eye location 1, this is eye location 2, 3 through here. They have shown us the shop before Fantasy World GL Leagues for this giant present, which has an interesting blue and gold. Okay, so we're getting a new game pass. It's going to enable you to equip 15 pets, and here is a leak. This is the game pass icon. It's just too expensive though. What do you think? Maybe they'll change the price before the update comes out. Who knows?
I like money.
In this video, I'm going to attempt to do what nobody has done on YouTube before. I'm going to...
thousands and thousands of supporters using the hashtag #FreeLCLC.
Okay, so if you don't know what's going on, let me tell you in 10 seconds flat. But first, drop a like if you like axolotls. They're so cute. So it all started when I released a video about a phantom wolf being purchased on eBay for $20. After I released that video, I went straight into Discord with game support and reported the incident, reported first seller, and reported the transactions. The seller was banned forever, but then some more trades have been done and put into Discord, so I'm going to this video straight into Discord. That is what happens when you pop a chest. This is the update with box spawn here. Oh my god. We are in heaven. And boom, just like that, anyone would think it's scripted. We're at respect level 3. That is all you get when you're level 3. So, yeah, great update, Preston. Thank you. The 5th of September 2021 at 11 AM CST, 5 PM in the UK, I was there, ready on my computer to buy as many plushies as my credit cards would allow. I'm going to put 10 in there and I'm going to check out. Boom. The order goes through. I can't believe it. I've already spent $500, so I'm like, let me have another go. So I log back onto the website and I'm able to put in another 10 and I'm thinking, what? Boom. Big games. Thank you, L. That's 20 LCLC. I thought you said you got 23. Well, then I get these 2 screenshots. Somebody's managed to buy me 3 more? What am I gonna do with 23 plushies? Well, as promised, I'm gonna give them all away. Do you think I'm being selfish by buying these 23 and giving them out to the community? I've had a bit of a backlash on Twitter. This was my tweet. I was obviously trying to do a good thing. That was my plan. Give back to the community who have helped me get to 100,000 subscribers. People are selling his plushies on eBay for $438. Holy podcat, only 2 of these things exist. This is where you find the podcat confirmed.
In the video, the tester actually reveals a little light here. There's a little light where the deserted land meets the cold tundra.
Where the deserted land meets cold tundras, a smile smears across 17 skies the horizon of who knows its deepest treasures. Breaking news, everybody. Podcat number 3 has been bought. You will never get this achievement. Has been achieved. 3 exist. Dark Matter Update. Magic eggs. 1,299 Robux. Alright, here we go. Finally. Are you serious? 500 trillion. I'm gonna press it. Okay, this is it. Wow. Oh, and I got an achievement for that. I don't even deserve it. I did nothing really. I just pressed the button. This is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. Dark Matter pets are here. Dark Matter. So we've been going since 5 p.m. in the UK. It's now 4 a.m. Alright, this is it. The last trillion. It changes to billion and here we go. Okay. I didn't get the achievement. Warning. This is a controversial video, Pet Simulator X, but you can't touch the colour green. So this is Lola, and yeah, she may be fake, but she's still cool. A lot of you have been asking for, like, you know, face reveal. As highly requested in today's video, we are going to be playing Fake Pet Simulator 3 by Sister Spider. It has music. Is this music copyright? Pet Simulator 4. Drop a like to make this sad cat happy. Don't believe me? Try it. Alright, this looks just like the leaked steampunk chest. 25,000 trillion? DJ LCLC. His name is Toby. Get to work, Toby. This isn't the big games HQ. I'm gonna stop talking now. 10, 9, 3, 2, 1. So you need to dress up your avatar as... What's the name of the girl in Squid Game?
This person.
Magungwa doll. Where did she go? Did I just get scammed? I think I just got scammed. I cannot believe I just got scammed. You're cheating right now. Look, your foot is over the start line. Move your foot back.
That's only one of his tiny little pinky toe.
Winner takes a huge cat. You can sell it or you can keep it and play with it. Oh my gosh, Blue Core Pizza's taking an early lead. And check out those Gucci sunglasses.
Same with you.
Over 4 weeks ago, I ordered 23 plushies and I live in the UK, so they took a while to come over. Everybody else on YouTube had theirs, but mine got stuck in customs. And they were going to be thrown away and destroyed unless I could rescue them. Okay, we've now got 9 huge cats.
Sheesh.
My first one that I'm giving away for free. Like, you're not even giving me anything back. Oh my gosh. Am I sure? Oh my gosh. Did that just actually happen? This update is completely broken. Tweet after tweet of awful replies and how people are not happy with this update. Rushed? How did this not get spotted? How did this pass quality control reused assets? I mean, some of these are called blurred pets. They're just the normal pets, but unbearable. The game is completely broken. Okay, we are deep in the heart of Scan 3XS custom computer building area, and we are going to see for the first time my build. Here goes. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely nuts. The moment you've all been waiting for, the room tour. 3, 2, 1, let's go. However, if we go over here to the cursed egg, this is a totally different story. You need space for mythicals. DJ LCLC. Insane. I have never seen so many mythicals in one place. We've been the #1 game on Roblox all morning. I am a huge cat plush. Okay, let me explain what's going on here. A few days ago, Mr. Beast contacted me
with Team C's, and we need your help to get 30 million pounds of plastic and trash out of the friggin' ocean.
So, as the #1 Pet Simulator X channel on YouTube, I went as fast as I could to the beach.
For every $1 donated, this much trash comes out of the ocean.
Roblox is down. Pet Simulator X is down. So, this is Pet Simulator X, but on Core Games. You keep these upgrades even after the event ends. Huge pumpkin cat, and it's an exclusive. It's mysterious and looks pretty cool. 80% off. Look at that. Everything has been changed. The whole system has been revamped. Got a week and a half to try and get this pumpkin huge cat. Once it's gone, it's gone. What is that?
Can you hear me too?
Oh my gosh, I can hear you, dude. Okay, I'm gonna place the bid. Hang on, that converts to $717. There are only 12 in the world ever. And there is only one rainbow Pegasus, 3 gold. Introducing Pet Simulator X NFTs. What is an NFT? NFTs allow internet users to own images, memes, GIFs, and other virtual media. And we're through, and look at this. It's kind of like toxic waste, and we're through, and wow, these trees are, this, look at this view. 2.8 billion to unlock. We are through, and wow, 50 million trillion, 50 billion trillion, 499,000, I don't know. Look at this view. How many times am I going to say look at this view? Absolutely beautiful. 3, 2, alright, this is it. Get ready. Okay, what happened? Did anybody get anything? $3 million. Everyone in the Roblox community, including Kaneko Kitten and Creekcraft, have posted about this NFT. Creekcraft has said, controversial, but I can't believe Roblox is allowing Pet Simulator to sell NFT pets to kids, and we're just going to enchant the first pet, and as if by magic, we're going to get a royalty enchant. Now, everybody press like, and it will happen, I promise. Thank you. Everybody press like. Preston's disabled trading, so it's breaking. We're going to be following the news. Where are we? Well, hey everyone, just a heads up, trading has been temporarily disabled in all servers. Apologies for any inconvenience. Hello? Hello? Mia?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Do you want to play Nightland on Roblox? Oh my gosh, check it out. Look how big my feet are. He's got a huge dog as well. I want a huge dog. Hello, I am Giant Podcast. There is no LCLC here. Breaking news. As expected, the bank crashed from 500,000 players at once. Pick it up, Elsie. Come on. Everybody is waiting.
One eternity later.
150,000 gems. Breaking news. I've just heard that the bank works. So, congrats. You now own a bank account. 20,000 Robux. We are going to be depositing huge cats into random people's bank accounts. Why? Well, because I am rich. Dodo, do you have a bank account? Because what I'm doing for this video is depositing random stuff in people's bank accounts.
There is a pigeon inside your bank account, sir.
No, but I can buy it. I have enough to buy one.
Have you got a bank account?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Cool. Can you send me an invite?
If you don't subscribe to LCLC, you don't get a cookie.
That is true. That is true. Are you subscribed, newbie? Wow, I could watch that in slow motion all day. Sick animations there, Preston. So let's talk about the bank and what's gone wrong, because it has been possibly one of the biggest disasters for the game ever. David, the developer of the bank, had to shut down the bank. Dupe Simulator X has become the joke. Pets been duped, including this huge Pegasus here. Not only pets have been duped, but also gems. Here are some examples. Image here shows so many gems that I can't even read the number. These prices have gone up drastically. Bank is temporarily down for maintenance. Since the bank was last closed, it has been closed a few times since. Every day things are getting worse and worse. The number of dupe pets is going up and up and up. 24 million huge cats have been duped overnight. Look at these images showing people with huge trains. Have you had any of your pets deleted?
No, I actually haven't.
Yo, what's good?
How do you guys feel about Preston deleting everybody's duped pets? Do you think that was the right thing to do?
Yeah, I think so.
Preston's a smart man, so he's gonna find a plan.
Hero is going to turn us into bananas. What? Where? Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Let me guess. Max is the really small one.
Yes, sir.
There's so much new stuff. I need to go check it out. We're here for the 500,000 subscriber special. We're at Preston's house. Yo, thank you for the $100. Gavin. That is Gavin from Big Games. All the Big Games people are here donating. And whoa. Preston has become a member. All right, there's 4,000 of you on the stream. Can we all drop a thumbs up? We're about to roll over. This is it. 500,000. Who's gonna? It's going. It stopped. 88. It slowed down. People are. Okay, 95. It's work. Oh my gosh. I need some kind of a mythical sound. Somebody become a member to drop a mythical sound. Oh, wow. That is amazing. Thank you, everybody. This has been an awesome year. We started the year with 10,000 subscribers. The cheapest Roblox device that we can find. This will play Roblox, but it's £250. 210. When you're buying Roblox, use star code LCLC. Please work. Otherwise, we've just wasted
Like $50.
unequivocal.
Hello, teachers, and good afternoon, and welcome to our Saturday for today. It's our second session for our Bedwars on researches and innovation in education. Magandang hapon po at maraming salamat no, for spending this afternoon with us. Okay? Alam ko it's so tempting to of course, to lie down, do nothing. Okay? But thank you once again for being with us and sharing this time for us to continue to learn and talk about topics on education, especially that we are moving towards another shift in education as we gear towards hopefully may iwan tuloy na yung current trend ngayon sa COVID-19 and that we actually just have like a holiday spike and what we're going to have is actually be able to go back and explore another shift in education in 2020. We have been preparing for prior to the new year. Marami na mga pilot, marami na nag-start. Even us in our own school, we have been preparing and we have been gearing towards a hybrid setup. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Pag-uusapan natin how we transition everything that we have learned so far. Pinag-usapan natin, natutunan natin, na-acquire natin skills as educators this 2020 and 2021 on technology integration. How do we now move that, to a hybrid setup? Okay? Of course, just a disclaimer, of course, just like I always tell you that hindi po ako ang sole expert sa topic na to. And I can't be claiming na ako lang po yung may alam about. We're going to talk about things. That's the reason why I will be inviting everyone to share their thoughts, ideas, insights in the chat later on para mas makapag-interact tayo and as well as you can contribute to the discussion or on this topic kasi malamang ko at naniniwala ko at madami sa inyo dito talagang both and experts and masters of technology integration. Okay, so let's contribute and all contribute for today's discussion. Okay, so let's make this a collaborative webinar just like always that we do at Kaagapay Teacher Support. Yan, maraming salamat po. Okay, and of course, we're also going to for this session, okay, while we haven't really fully explored yet a hybrid setup, so we're just going to look at some models na ginamit or na-explore ng ibang bansa and what they're doing pagdating sa hybrid setup at technology integration. Okay? So before we start, I'd like to first greet everyone. Good afternoon. And I'd like to start with greeting our teachers from the chat box as early as 4:44 p.m. ang aga po ni Teacher Rod Marsan. Okay? Teacher Marisa Gumabong. Hi, Teacher Marisa. Thank you for visiting me. Just recently, Teacher Marisa Gumabong visited me here in Antipolo, Rizal, straight from Iloilo. Okay? At maraming salamat po sa pasalubong, Teacher Marisa. Teacher Johanna Marzan, Happy New Year. Teacher Alex Javier Alvarez. Teacher Ernest, Filipino lecturer. Teacher Sir Ernest, has always been here with us. Okay? For the longest time, Sir Ernest, I think since 2020, kasama natin Sir Ernest. Of course, Teacher Romel Rosita, always, pero pag nakikita siya Teacher Romel, always giving us time. Okay? Of course, Teacher Joella Giriba, Alfie Bilan, hello po Teacher Alfie, Pastor Manny Garcia, Teacher Manny at Teacher Daisy R. Matani. Of course, always here with us, Teacher Joseph Modelon Hermitania. Okay? Teacher Carol Sombria, Teacher Gemma Rivera, Teacher Edith Bugoy, Teacher Harvey Pareñas, Teacher Evangeline Kahan, Teacher Anne Gabriel Bulinaw, Teacher Ma'am Rochelle Violeta, Teacher Edna Desiro po, Teacher Edna, I think Teacher Edna is from Naga, if I'm mistaken. Meron akong session next week with Naga University Senior High School. Hopefully that's like a status of Teacher Edna sa visit ko on February. Hopefully sa pag-visit ko lumala ito that. Of course, health will always be a priority kapag mataas po yung cases o hindi secured, we will not do that. Pero just in case po Teacher Edna matuloy ako sa Ligaspi at Naga alak will be bringing the accredited session into Ligaspi and Naga. And again, for me, ay wala rin po mabayaran. Bibig tayo kung pwede sa Ligaspi at Naga. Okay? Teacher Harvey Pareñas at naging ko na Teacher Maria Ana Fe Malilog, Teacher Lamberto Pilatan, Teacher Annie Rose Rojas, Ramalyosa Alvina, Teacher Seth Pinate, Teacher Eileen Alianza, Teacher Soneros Mary Rose, Teacher Jill Clifford Wame, Teacher Regine Penel de la Cruz, Teacher Carly Dominic Abuturo na mag-replay daw siya mamaya, pero our teacher student, Teacher Mark Day, Teacher Joan Carabello, Teacher Edwin Villapno, hello po, from Campus State University of Mistaken, and of course Teacher R.D. de la Cruz, Manny Romeroso, Teacher May Baiza Versosa, Teacher Concepcion Dulay, Teacher Dasco Rosabel, Teacher Ro Reyes, Dolly Ann, and I think nag-greet ko na yung iba. And again, yun, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. And welcome to our session for today. Okay? So for today po, teachers, i-cover po natin ang pag-usapan po natin para sa hapon yun, technology integration hybrid setup. This setup, okay natin. So, for today, we're just going to definitely have to review first, okay? Babalikan muna ulit natin yung mga important concepts and reminders about technology integration kasi um, the idea here is that we're so swamped with technology integration, no, and left and right webinars about technology integration. It's always nice and important, no, to go back to the fundamentals, okay? To once again situate, no, and position ourselves pagdating sa technology integration, lalo na mag-shift ulit tayo, okay? So, paano ba magbabago? Okay? Paano magbabago yung technology integration natin, yung setup natin, no? Pagdating natin sa hybrid setup or pagbalik natin, no, sa face-to-face learning soon, hopefully in 2022. Okay? So, yan po ang ating pag-uusapan para sa araw to. Pero bago po siguro tayo mag-start, no, may I just request first, if you can, no, teachers, no, please do share our link so that we can invite more educators in our session for today at mas marami po tayong makapag-usap, no, at talakayan sa loob ng sessions na to. I think also we have some foreign viewers here in our session for today, so welcome also. Okay, I'll try to speak, of course, no, in a more in English so that for our foreign viewers, pero sometimes na po talaga hindi ko maiwasang mag-code switching to Filipino kasi yan ang mas comfortable ako to use in our session. Okay, pero siguro bago yan, teachers, may I first have a confirmation if my video is clear, okay? At nakikita po nating lahat, no? At we can proceed as to our session for today. And while you're doing that, no, while I'm waiting for feedback, let me just move, no, to my presentation. Okay. And of course, teachers, no, yan, clear naman po. Maraming salamat, no. And teachers, no, by the way, before tayo mag-start din, no, let's also not forget that this is the second session of our January series, no. Meron pa tayong 5 remaining sessions for January series. Nag-warm up pa lang po tayo into our 2022, no, okay? And if you're going to be asking, this is certified event. Ibig sabihin, makakuha po kayo ng certificate after this session. But, kay teachers, pakitake note po, this is not yet a CPD accredited series. Ibig sabihin, your attendance, no, in January series will merit a certificate, of course, as like always, pero wala pa po CPD. We will be working on our first CPD series by February. So, abangan nyo po yung February series din natin because we'll be applying that, no, for CPD accreditation. And again, so like always, for free. Okay? Wala pong bayad. Okay? So teachers, welcome to our session for today on technology integration in a hybrid setup. Okay? And I'd like to first introduce myself. Once again, para lang po sa mga bago, no, at hindi pa masyado nakakilala sa akin. I'm Franco Nicolo P. Adun, a administrator, no, of Kaagapay Teacher Support and also a Google certified trainer, coach, and innovator. I'm also a teacher. Nagtuturo po ako sa Xavier School. And I'm also a lecturer at the Ateneo de Manila University teaching history. So, shout out po sa ating mga history teachers, social science teachers, no, in the room. But of course, to everyone din, no, sa loob ng ating live stream for today. Yan. Maraming salamat, Teacher Angelina Carpures, no, our very, very loyal, avid viewer, no, every time. Tsaka abangan po natin mamaya, no, yung mga insights ni Teacher Angelina kasi isa rin siya sa mga napakaganda ng mga insights pagdating sa mga live webinars natin. Okay, so Teacher Angelina, no pressure, but our community will be waiting for your insights for this session, no? Kasi na-build up ko na. Anyway, so that will be teachers. Short introduction. Check in muna tayo, teachers, okay, bago tayo mag-start sa ating session for today. May have your thoughts first, no, in this session, in this topic, no, about Philippine education, no. So looking forward, no, we just started 2022, but if you're going to like look forward, no, what's that one thing that you are envisioning for Philippine education 2022? Okay, so let's put that in the chat. Let's share. Let's share insights. Okay, what's that one thing that you want, no, and hoping for the Philippine education to achieve and to have this 2022. Of course, may ano, no, but of course, but hindi man kailangan explain, okay? We can do that later, no? Okay? Very short lang, okay? Short insights about how do you envision Philippine education in 2022. Ako, personally, I'd like to see a Philippine education that's more globally connected but still locally rooted. Okay, isa sa mga lagi kong inaasam about our Philippine education. As we aspire for a global education, as we aspire for being globally competitive, ang still what I'm still emphasizing, no, and highlighting the idea na sana locally rooted pa rin. Okay? Na lahat ng mga ginagawa natin, pinag-aaralan natin, it's still all about in the context of the Philippines, no? About helping the Philippines keep producing citizens that soon will help no our country. Kaya sabi ko lagi globally connected, locally rooted sana yung ating Philippine education. Okay, ayan, may mga insights na from our teachers according to teacher Edwin Villaflor. It would be a hybrid. There are still challenges but the majority of it's a homogeneous movement towards global competitiveness. And indeed, no, Teacher Edwin, totoo naman yan. Okay? Kaya naniniwala talaga ako dyan, Teacher Edwin, no, about being globally competitive. Pero sabi ko nga, sana lagi natin pa rin iniisip that as we become globally competitive, is that we become globally competitive not because to impress other countries, no? That we become globally competitive so that we can actually help our country like improve, no, and become better. Okay. For Teacher May Baisa, no, PHA will be more competitive by 2022. I'm really looking forward to that, no, Teacher May, no, kasi grabe yung pinagdaanan ng mga educators natin tsaka mga Filipino teachers natin. I think tayo isa sa pinakamasipag pagdating sa professional development. I think I I will definitely argue with that, no, against other countries. I think we are the most active no pagdating sa PDs, no, um, sa ano no, during 2022, 2020, 2021 and even 2022, no. I think unmatched yung commitment natin for professional growth last 2 years. Okay? For Teacher Maria Ana Feso Malinog and Teacher Eugene De Fiesta, digitally transformed, no, I think that's also true. At yan isa rin sa mga pag-uusapan mamaya, no? How digital transformed we are going to be in 2022 or the Philippine education. Okay, so teachers, maraming salamat for your insights and please keep them coming para mas makapag-share po tayo, no, sa ating session for today. Okay? So teachers, for today, ang pag-uusapan natin, no, i-explore natin for today would be this session will focus on the preliminaries, no, and important concepts and ideas related to technology integration. Siyempre, hahalukatin ulit natin, no, and i-revisit ulit natin yung concepts ng technology integration. Okay, so we'll go first with in context sa pag-uusapan natin about technology integration in the 21st century prior to the pandemic and prior to the pandemic and during the pandemic and post-pandemic perhaps, no. And we're also going to look at some models, no, of technology integration that are very flexible, no. These models are applicable both in our online setup and soon, no, in a hybrid setup. Although there will always be tweaks and modifications and accommodations that you have to do pagdating sa technology integration in a different setup such as, no, yung hybrid setup natin. Okay, and of course, pag-uusapan natin yung retrofitting. Okay, paano ba tayo mag-retrofit ng technology integration natin sa hybrid setup? Okay? I will try to discuss that much more later on, no, yung retrofitting na yan and some suggestions and tips on how we can retrofit, no, things that we have learned so far and we have acquired, no, during the 2020-2021 pandemic school years. Na sana itong 2022 half pandemic school year na lang, no, at talagang makabalik na tayo sa non-pandemic. Although kahit naman bumalik tayo sa non-pandemic, no, or mawala yung we can finally get out of the pandemic, traces wise and yung shadows ng pandemic will actually remain. Okay, so we'll have to live with that. Okay. Okay, so first let's look at and revisit, no, yung ating 21st century context. Okay, so alam natin to pero just like a reminder kung nasan tayo. Sabi nga kanina ni Teacher May, Teacher Maria Sumalinog, no, digitally transform, and Teacher Eugene, no, yung digital transformation ng education natin. At nagsisimula yan syempre changes na ng 21st century education natin or 21st century setup natin. Okay? And perhaps ang pinakamalaki, no? Ang pinakamalaking change in the 21st century will be definitely the internet. Okay? Last time we had a session on what they call this Maslow's hierarchy of needs, no? And pag tingnan natin yung modified Maslow's hierarchy of needs in the 21st century, kasama na dun sa base level no ni Maslow yung internet, and it's not something that we can deny or we can ano no understate, no? Talagang totoo that internet has been very much part, no, of our daily lives, and that's also one of the things, the reason why our education should also be digitally transformed and connected to the internet, no? It's because the society is moving towards that, okay? And the education uh, can stay, no, and reject, no, the idea of internet as part of our of the education, okay? And of course, aside from internet, dumating din yung digital space. So pagpasok natin ng internet, no, we also created a digital space wherein information, people, communication, interactions, no, are being done in that virtual space. And this actually redefined almost everything, no, na ginagawa natin sa buhay natin, and including, of course, in education, including our roles, no, and our responsibilities as educators. Okay. Um, And this definitely had transformed our education. Pero iba din yung ginawa ulit ni pandemic, no? Okay? While we have been in the digital space for so long, no, the education is actually gradually transitioning towards that, no. But what the pandemic did was actually to hasten, pinabilis, no, yung transition natin in that digital space, of the education in the digital space, no. Parang nawalan tayo ng choice, okay, during the pandemic, no, or in this pandemic, okay. So what would change in the digital space are three important things, no? Access to information, okay? Because of the digital space, no, information now can be accessed by almost anyone, okay, at any time, anywhere, okay? So hindi na tayo ngayon nabubuhay sa time na isang tao lang may access to information, okay? Everyone has now almost an equal, no? At least equal access to information, or majority of us, no, have an access to information. Sabi nga nila, no, pwede mo i-Google almost everything now. Okay? Of course, communication has also changed. The way we communicate things, okay, are also done in the digital space, no. Right now, we are in the digital space, no. Conducting a webinar, no, online, okay, has been made possible by digital space, no. Without, of course, the digital space, we can't do this, okay, definitely, no. We'll have to set up like a venue. We'll have to do the usual training sessions as before, no. Okay? And of course, collaboration has also been strengthened, no, and in a way emphasized, no, by the digital space, no. Yung ability natin to actually work with others was made possible by the digital space. Okay? You can just imagine, no, working with like 10, 20 people in the in a non face to face setup, okay, is unthinkable, no, in maybe like 20, 30 years ago, okay. Pero ngayon with the digital space, that's something that's very normal, okay, and very usual, okay. And of course, dito na rin, no, nagkaroon na rin tayo ng very important, I think ramdam na ramdam natin to, no, during the pandemic, no, yung separation ng digital natives saka digital migrants, no, or immigrants, no. Yung mga students natin talagang buhay na buhay sa technology have actually thrived, no, in the use of technology. Pero teachers, no, isa sa mga clarifications that being digitally native does not mean being proficient in use of technology, okay. So wag nating iisipin na dahil sila ay digitally native, no, ay automatic, no, or almost immediately ano yan, no, it it um translates, no, to being able to successfully conduct online classes. At alam natin hindi totoo yan, okay? Kasi marami rin tayong mga estudyante na despite being digital natives, nag-struggle pa rin pagdating sa online classes. Kasi dapat hindi lang sila digital natives, okay? Our role as educator is actually to transform these digital natives into digital citizens. How they can actually responsibly, efficiently use the digital space. Yan ang kailangan natin. Okay? And of course, sobrang proud ako sa ating lahat, no, sa ating mga teachers, no, sa especially sa ating community, sa kaaga sa KTS community natin. Most of us are digital migrants, okay? And hindi tayo nagpatalo, okay? Yan ang isa sa mga proudest moment ko, no? Proudest moments ko as a trainer and also an educator is that hindi tayo nagpatalo. Okay? We actually thrive, no? A lot of us actually thrive in this pandemic, no, and learned so much, no. It na lang isipin niyo teachers, no. Balikan niyo yung self niyo 2 years ago prior to the pandemic, okay? And you will realize how far you have actually gone, okay? At sa dami na ng mga skills, knowledge, information, technology integration strategies na alam mo ngayon kumpara before. Okay, it's something to be proud of, no? Kasi baka lang hindi niyo napapansin. Kasi baka lang minsan na na-underplay niyo, no, yung improvement niyo, yung progress niyo all throughout the year. Sobrang layo niyo na teachers, okay? And I'm telling you, no, balikan niyo, okay? Evaluate niyo sarili niyo from before the pandemic and right now, you are miles away, no, from the educator that you were, no, that you were prior to the pandemic, okay? So that's ano, no, very ano yan, very apparent yung disparity na between the digital natives and digital migrants natin during in the 21st century. Okay? And in this case, no, isa sa pinaka biggest driving forces, no, ng 21st century is that the complexity. Okay? Sabi nga nila last time kahapon kung ano ay not on kahapon pero nung Thursday kung nanood kayo about the concept of VUCA world and of course na yung ever going complex world natin or yung complex world natin that's developing, no, in 2020 2021 is also very apparent. That's also a driving force why the digital space, no, has become very very important for all of us, okay? At ngayon, okay, because it's no longer, no, it's too complex, no, diyan na rin papasok yung idea na hindi na lang tayo bilang educators, okay? Hindi na lang tayo pwedeng nagre-regurgitate, no, or nagfo-focus on content, okay? Because content alone, okay, cannot make a successful person, okay? And we cannot prepare, no, our students by just simply teaching them about the content, okay? So there's so much more now that we have to consider, okay? Kasi nga if you're just going to look at content, no, and knowledge, okay, we can't like possibly catch up with knowledge teachers, no? Isa yan sa lagi kong reminder sa mga teachers natin why content should no longer be the focus, okay? Of course, very important pa rin ang content ng mga subjects natin, pero it should not be the focus because the truth teachers that no matter what we do, we'll never be able to catch up with knowledge and information, okay? We'll never be able to cover all the things that we have to cover for our subject areas in a given year, okay? So anong kailangan natin? Kailangan natin i-develop yung skills, no, that actually can help our students process that ever growing amount of information, okay? And you know yung pagdating sa exponential growth, no, nakita niyo yung pagdami ng information ngayon, okay? That's the amount of information that we are now producing, no, 1 exabyte, okay? Yung term nila for that, no. And that's amount of information that our students can actually access now or may be able to access, okay? So this is that shows you, no, that again, no matter what we do, we'll not be able to cover everything, okay? That's the reason why mamaya pag-uusapan na natin, no, how do we now transform our content so that it remains relevant, okay, in this ever-growing complex world, no, that we have, okay? So but again, that shows you now, hindi natin mahabol ang content teachers, no? It's doubling every 12 hours and that's not something that we can catch up with, okay? That's also the same thing, teachers, no, na hindi na rin tayo pwedeng umasa, no, that our students will be able to process that much information every time, okay? There's no single person now that can actually process all possible information, even in just one discipline, okay? So that's no longer a possibility, okay? And that also brought, no, that complexity in the world, no, of the 21st century actually also brought changes in how we approach education, okay? At alam familiar naman na tayo dito sa P21 framework, no, yung pagtingin natin sa curriculum, okay, of which we actually have to consider not just content, no? Nandiyan na rin, for example, of course, nandiyan pa rin yung key subjects natin, yung 3 hours natin and 21st century themes natin. Pero if you look at it, nandiyan na rin yung life and career skills. Hindi yan pwede nating tanggalin, no? And all other layers, okay, of the 21st century education. So hindi na lang tayo ngayon nakapokus sa content natin. And that's one thing that technology integration is able to leverage, no? Okay? Because of technology, we can actually explore content, no?